broken mirrors, broken glass. I'm picking up the pieces of my broken past, and I'm standing at the grave of my father's name, cause I pray to God, no, I don't wanna be the same son. I see the tide rise inside your eyes. I fight against the current, but it just won't die. Through the heartache, I'll find redemption and change the fate of my reflection. It's 3 in the morning, and I don't know where I'm going. I think my mind's been stolen. I think my mind's been stolen. We all live in a house of mirrors, running from myself, but there's nowhere to hide. I like to think I look like a hero, but all I see is a child that's terrified. The numbers on the clock don't last. My reflection don't reflect my past. We can't hide in a house of mirrors unless you break the glass. The person that I used to be is just a memory. One look at me and all you'll see is just the enemy. And who you pictured I would be, I guess we'll never see. My dreams, so they can rest in peace. I guess it's just my destiny. It's 3 in the morning. I think my mind's been stolen, cause the frame is golden, but the glass is broken. We all live in a house of mirrors, running from myself, but there's nowhere to hide. I like to think I look like a hero, but all I see is a child that's terrified. The numbers on the clock don't last. My reflection don't reflect my past. We can't hide in a house of mirrors unless you break the glass. I'm trying to make my way through broken glass, picking up the pieces of the past. I don't want to see what shadows cast when I look back. We all live in a house of mirrors, running from myself, but there's nowhere to hide. I like to think I look like a hero, but all I see is a child that's terrified. The numbers on the clock don't last. My reflection don't reflect my past. We can't hide in a house of mirrors unless you break the glass.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Talking with Heathens.
Hey.
Oh, indeed.
Oh, hi.
Nice to be here.
Hi,
Yes.
Denton. Hi, Morwen. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Trev. How are
Hi,
you guys
Sid.
doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, everyone. Hello.
Better. Just want to apologize for everybody for my absence last week. I was dealing with work and life stuff, but I are back. I missed
Hey,
you
you are
all.
forgiven. You are forgiven. So,
Much appreciated.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hello, Pam. How are you doing this evening?
Hi, Pam.
Christina.
Hey,
How are
Pam.
you doing?
Christina.
I like Christina's picture thing because it's nature. Hi, Joanne.
Hi.
Joanne, how are you doing? Diane, how are you? Evening
Hey,
to Mary
Pam.
Beth.
Yay, Mary Beth.
Hello.
Hey. So much highs. Yeah.
So many hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. Joanne.
How's everybody doing out there?
You guys have a good week?
Oh, yeah.
Much better. It's getting better now that
Much
January's
better.
leaving.
Yeah, it's storming.
Yeah,
We
we're
got the last
enjoying the
day of
rain
it today,
here.
the last day of January.
Yes.
Then
Yeah.
becomes Valentine's Day.
Nope,
month.
don't care about that. I care
Yes,
about Black
yeah,
History
yeah.
Month. That's more important to me. Oh.
I mean, I guess it could be equally important. You can show love for the Black History Month and show love to your loved one.
I mean, I show love to my loved ones every day. Like, I tell you all the time that I love you, even though you're a pain in my ass.
I'm like a boil that won't go away.
Oh, there's been a request, so I will randomly do it just for you, but I won't tell you when, Mary Beth.
That's a
Yeah.
surprise for the hammer.
Yes.
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 You Valentine's Day. It's not.
See, Valentine's Day is only okay if you have someone. So if you're single, it's like, oh, happy Singles Day, yay! Like,
Good evening to the Norse Fox Creations. Good evening. Our sponsor onto the show.
Yes.
How are you doing this evening, Tanya? Or it could be Josh.
it could be Josh. This is true.
Or it
Although
could be
no,
both of them.
Josh uses his own account, and then Tanya comes in, and then Josh lets everybody know that he and Tanya are there. So
And look, we got another one of our sponsors on here too.
Heather.
Hello, Heather.
Heather.
Good evening to you as well. She is from Earth Soul Alchemy.
I saw your reading the other night, Heather, and I really loved it. Actually, we checked in, we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We sure did.
She had a reading going on, and I missed it.
It was just
Did
a
you
little
miss
one
it?
card affirmation pull, but
I found it by happenstance,
Yes.
actually.
Them are always
I
the
needed
best
to hear
messages,
it.
right? When they just pop out of nowhere. Here they are. Here's a
Hi, Jim.
message for
What's
you.
up, Jim?
Hey, Jim, how are you
Yeah.
doing, buddy? Which I will be a guest on Joanne and Jim's show tomorrow.
Yay!
This is their second show, and I'm going to be their first guest.
That's so sweet.
I am super
Oh.
stoked.
Hey.
Awesome.
very
Yeah,
nice.
we're gonna definitely
Hello,
tune in.
Jen. Good
Hi,
evening.
Jen.
Which is going to be another guest coming up here in February. February
Yay.
21st. Jen is going to be on the show.
Oh,
Looking forward to that as well.
excellent.
I'm really looking forward to Joanne and Jim's show tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to being on there. They're good. They're good people.
I mean, you only have good people in your life, so
That's true.
Yeah. Speaking of, are we
Don't
ready
I
to-
eradicate them?
So moving forward, should we bring on our love in the back?
Yes, our well, first of all, we get to the lineup for tonight. Tonight, we have some new music for you guys. First is going to be Trev and his solo project, SleepSolstice. We're going to be playing a cover that he has done by Spirit Box. And then we got, how to pronounce it again? The band?
Anaria.
Anaria, that's it. Well, I don't know why I have such a hard time saying it now. And then we got a band called Amongst Liars. So we got a great lineup of music for you guys. We got a great guest as well. Here locally where I'm at, actually, not even 20, 30 minutes away from me drive. And also a sponsor of the show,
Ooh,
Magick
another
By
sponsor.
Moonlight. Everybody, please welcome Jana Graham to the show.
Hi, Jenna.
Hello.
Jana.
Welcome. Hey.
Hi.
Welcome to the show, I think.
Yes.
We'll know after the show, won't we?
We don't know.
Yeah.
We never know how this show's going to go.
So first, apologies. You are directly under Sid, but I think Rosie and Trev will help keep you sane, so you'll be fine.
Okay.
Rosie and Trevor rock me, and you just poke me.
There you go.
Oh, well, you're lucky, Morwen, because you got me.
Yes, I am directly.
And Rich is the guy that puts
Middle.
zucchinis on a stick that's underneath you too. He does.
Oh.
Asked him.
Is this how we're starting?
That's how.
This is how we're
Am I
starting.
getting? Am I lying?
What?
Am I lying?
About what?
The zucchini on a stick.
Zucchini on a stick.
Remember last week you said you're going to get a zucchini on a stick or something?
Why?
I don't actually remember zucchini on a stick.
Yeah, of
No,
course.
I've kind of
Why?
forgotten that.
fantasy.
Why with the fallacy? The phallus. The
It's
phallus.
fantasies, I guess. Sorry. Anyway, Jenna,
Oh,
welcome to the show.
You see, they're all
Thank you.
mad. They're all mad. Mad at each other.
so let's start this again. Hi, Jana. Hi, Jenna. Hi.
Hi.
That's her name.
Hi, everyone.
Just I'm going
So, start the show off with Jenna. Introduce yourself to everybody out there.
Well, I am Jana Graham. I am the owner of Magick by Moonlight. I am a old crone, new broom combo. So, which means I just had a birthday. I turned the double nickel. Wasn't ready for that. But I'm also not as far along in my path as a lot of people might think.
Hey, Jim.
Oh, I'm curious about that. How long have you been on your path then?
It's been less than 2 years, actually.
Hmm.
But I feel like I've always known this. forever.
So what
It just
was,
took me a while to find it.
so what
So
was
relatable.
your dramatic change? What was the defining change to say I'm gonna get into the witchcraft?
Um, I really don't have a super defining moment. I know that in my younger years, like I went the whole, Jesus thing for a while. I probably did that for about a decade, from my mid 20s to my mid 30s until, um, sometimes there's no love like Christian love. And they kind of showed me what that was all about. So I had to walk away from that. And then I floundered for a long time, and I always knew I was different. I question a lot. Um, a lot of the whole Christian thing did not make sense to me. You know, I questioned too much. Nobody liked that. So I floundered. I floundered for a long time. And then I don't know. I think that I just started seeing things like on social media that, really clicked with me. And I'm like, I think I'm onto something here. I think I found home.
So what
I
did you
really
start out?
understand
Very
that.
interesting. What was there any one particular thing that set you on that path, or was it just a combination?
It was just a combination of everything, things I was seeing, and I thought, well, that really resonates with me, and it really aligns with how I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I actually really relate to you on the whole like questioning a lot. I grew up in a probably predominantly Christian environment, and then it's really interesting because I was probably one of the only ones
Don't
to grow
you
up and kind
mean
of question and
alien?
stray.
Yes.
What was that?
Don't you mean aliens?
Okay. That came a little bit later.
Okay.
That came around the time I was 13, 14. Did I open my eyes to that? But yeah, I questioned a lot as well, and to this day people still kind of look at me a little strange.
But
But
you were
No.
not supposed. You're not supposed to do that. I mean, questioning was anathema. You did what you were told. You did what the big guy with the crozier over there in Rome with the big hat told you to do, and you don't ask questions.
yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of my thing too was like, okay, here was a question for me that didn't make sense. Talking about like Noah's Ark, two of everything on there, and what, like 8 or 9 people on this big boat. There's no way. There's no way that people
I
could
got
take
one
care
even.
of that.
I
Yeah,
got one even better for
absolutely.
you.
You're right. Actually, I did a video about Noah's Ark, and there are over 8 million species of creatures on the planet, which means that you have to have a boat capable of taking 16 million creatures, food and
Right.
water for the same. Absolutely. I mean, an American nuclear-powered aircraft carrier couldn't carry that lot, let alone a 500-foot long boat, built by a guy who knew nothing
Right.
about shipbuilding. It's a completely ridiculous story. Yes.
I mean, you can go even earlier. So Adam and Eve had 2 sons. One of them killed themselves, and then they magically had children.
Yes,
where
how do you do that?
The
Yeah.
only female was Eve. So unless we are condoning incest now,
Well, it's got to start
Absolutely.
somewhere.
I mean, Adam and Eve were the only breeding pair on Earth. So where were the women coming from? They had 2 boys.
All
Yeah,
they
it
need
doesn't
was
make any
one.
sense. It's ridiculous.
porn of what? Of the animals? They're watching animal. Are we furries now?
It could be worse.
Really?
Oh my God, Adam and Eve were furries because porn. Like, where else would they get free porn? Animals. Animals fuck all the
Technically,
time.
there was all of the earlier Neanderthal and hominid species here starting around 7 million years ago. Evolution comes in, and then apparently we're all of us like regular humans or whatever, or
Yeah, but I
regular
mean, you see,
humans
that's
are like
that's,
connected by one ancestor 150.
You see, that's science. That's science and logic and history and all that. You don't bring that into the Bible because
I know.
Yeah, and Bill Layer, you can't do that. You can't do
But
that.
they have had some debate on whether that one ancestor that we all share out of Africa would be the biblical Eve. But yet there's evidence of hominids from 7 million
We still
years
can't
ago.
establish that Jesus is black, but y'all are ready to accept that Eve is
I-
black
I-
on the
yeah,
strength of
well,
allowing
no,
science.
totally. Jesus
boy.
was from
I
Israel,
totally
Morocco.
Jesus being
There's no
black.
way.
I won't say he's black, but I will say he's dark skinned like they are in that country. They're dark
He's
skinned.
Eastern.
Well,
He's
yeah, he
not
would
white.
look like
Everybody-
an Israeli or an Arab. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody knows that. Everybody knows there's no difference. Apparently, it's just listen. You're dark skinned. Did you black? I don't know. The ignorance of people is ridiculous. I don't condone this. This is just what I hear. I don't know.
Yes, it
anyway.
is ridiculous. Yeah.
So this 2-year journey that you've been on, Jana, how did it start? Like, was there a certain one that you picked up on, like a certain path or craft?
No, I'm super eclectic. I don't follow any rigid path. I don't subscribe to any religion, and no shade to anybody that does, because I know that there are Christian witches, there are Wiccans, and if that's your thing, then roll with it. That's great. No shade to anybody, but I'm very eclectic, and I do draw from everything. And
I asked that because coming from a Christian background, I've always felt like the Wicca was the easiest to transfer over to, you know what I mean? Because it's with Christianity, it's organized, and with Wicca, it's a bit organized. There's a lot of similarities in between the two. So that's why I was asking. This curiosity, was Wicca something easy, but you didn't. You just like I didn't get into none of that, huh?
No, not at all. And I didn't grow up with a religious background either. I found that, in my 20s and did it for about a decade, but no religious background for me.
Was you just a wild child?
Yeah. Hey, I grew up in the 80s, man. The 80s. I am a Gen Xer.
I'm a Gen Xer too, so I can appreciate that.
Yeah, the meme is true. The meme is true. We were 30 when we were 10, and now we're in our 50s, and we're still 30.
I'm stuck in my 20s.
Yeah.
What kind of music did you grow up listening to since you're an 80s child? Who was some of your favorite?
Oh my God. Oh, I'm almost embarrassed.
You look like a rocker.
Oh yeah, almost embarrassed. But I loved the old Judas Priest and Iron Maiden.
I'm confused. As a millennial, I still listen to that. What is there the shame? There's no shame there. Those are like
legends.
Now, listen, I'm a kind of a cougar, and so my husband is like 9 years younger than me, and he is so embarrassed by my music, and it's hilarious. So I turn it on every chance I get.
I will shake him because I'm like, listen,
that's
this is music.
They're more like divorce words. Ashamed
like,
of Iron
no,
Maiden.
No. You telling me you don't like Ozzy? Go home. Go stand in the corner and think about what you've done.
I
like,
love
no.
Ozzy.
Exactly.
Don't you dare. Not in this house.
But I like I progressed as I aged too, so I like all the newer stuff that's hard, and I'm no country girl. Let's put it that way. No country girl here.
So you listen to some fresh and some new rock too, then, huh?
Oh yeah.
Well, you're going to enjoy this show then, because we got a lot of new rock playing for you tonight.
Yeah.
I think you want to do the first one.
Does Trev want to do the first one? Are you ready? Are you ready to play your video, Trev?
Yeah, sure. You guys want to see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about
Bring it on.
Why did you pick this song for a playthrough? Tell us a little bit about the story behind this video.
I love this song. It's definitely a newer release. I think either this year or last year. I also love the band that Courtney LaPlante was in prior to this one. It's called I Wrestled a Bear Once, and it's super techy and kind of quirky. This is a really smooth song. It's got interesting riffs, and they're a little bit tricky, but it wasn't too hard to learn kind of fast. And we're still working on our video editing skills, so it was fun to mess around with the video in there and mess around with a bunch of earthquake shakes and stuff.
I had fun fucking with it too, to be fair.
Much to say.
I want to really fun to make. So
I like they send that video to me, and it's good. It's a good video. Don't get me wrong, but I was in that mode of making videos. So I just got through making the intro to the song, which was Hollywood Undead and Jelly Roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I made that. And I was like, man, he sent me Rosie sent me the video for. I was like, I'm gonna edit this motherfucker, and I'm not even gonna tell him.
It's great.
Yeah, I dig it.
But I did tell him, and I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys are watching Talking with Heathens. We're hanging out with Jana from Magick By Moonlight, and we're getting ready to play a new one by SleepSolstice. Trev, here we go.
Cover.
Right back.
Cover by me.
Cover by you. Cover by him.
He'll get it right one day.
Cover done by me. Play, touch.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Here.
Hello, everyone. I would like to make an announcement for everyone here that's watching this amazing video. Let me say something to you. Yeah. Hello. I would like to say that I'm watching Talking with Heathens. And it's actually very funny to do. And if you haven't watched it before, you should do that. It's a nice talks and things. And here is snow and nice weather. So I hope you all will have a nice day with snow and nice weather.
I feel alone in my body. I feel a silence underneath. In these valleys of blood, in these rivers of rust. Shoulder all the blame again. We were locked into the end. It was violent and rough. I was never enough. But what if I was? Stable enough to wind me down the road. Like the Ramara swam. What if I was inside 1,000 lives to get my goals? It's never enough, it's never enough. And I've always been ashamed that I wanna fall into a dream with my honor desecrated, blood jaded. I've never found a way to be honest. All I know is a place where I haunted memories faded, blood jaded. In my dreams all I see is the crimson gate, tethered by a falling string, meant to turn in the love for me. I can't live, so I justify. It's a lumber of confidence, under pressure of influence. Not a curse that I caused, never to run. What if I was? What if I was? And I've always been ashamed that I wanna fall into a dream with my honor desecrated, blood jaded. I've never found a way to be honest. All I know is a place where I haunted memories faded, blood jaded. I know where I wanna go, but you know that it's too close. And you know that it's too late this time. And I've always been ashamed that I wanna fall into a dream with my honor. I've never found a way to be honest. All I know is a place where I haunted memories faded, blood is jaded.
Where Forever May Fall, and you're watching Inner Demon Media.
Well, bro, did I get everybody's mic off? Nope. I didn't do it. Anyway, Trev, there you go. Good job.
Excellent. Yeah. Well done.
Thanks, man.
Well done.
I like how you guys did that video too. Brilliant.
Thank you. I was stressing on it yesterday.
It was a fun one to shoot. I was definitely had a bunch of anxiety that day, so it was actually kind of a challenge to make it through it. I kept messing up all the time.
I don't know if it was me or was it just that wet hair did something for him in that video.
Oh yeah, you like the little hair flake for that breakdown there or whatever.
Well, breakdown's my favorite part.
Love that breakdown.
Don't entice him. Trev.
Wait, his hair was wet playing guitar.
Oh boy.
I'm enticed.
Trev, you had absolutely no right to go that hard. Like it's still playing in my head as we I want to stop, I want to leave and listen to it again and then come back. There was absolutely no reason for you to be that good in that song. No reason. I am very upset with you for being that good.
Well, we just uploaded that same video to Facebook and TikTok. We still gotta do it to
It'll
Instagram,
be up on all of my platforms to watch.
Yes,
through, so.
I am adding it to my workout playlist. Woo! I mean, it'll be audio.
Yeah, you should look up the band too. They have a lot more good music. Their whole album is along the same lines of that song.
Circle with Me by
awesome.
Spirit Box
so
is just amazing. So Circle with Me.
That's the first time I've heard a Spirit Box song.
She's
I
fantastic.
wonder if they would let us add it to the radio.
Jana, have you ever heard of Spirit Box?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What the fuck am I doing over here?
We don't know.
I'm like Denton. I never heard of. I mean, I've heard of the band. I've never heard none of their music.
You're on Uranus.
Oh, dude, she's.
I have to be. That's right, Jana. I have to be.
Well, I never heard of them either. So
I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. It was a good song, regardless if I've never heard it before. I'm glad that I have it. Because I can really appreciate it because it almost sounds like something that like an original that he put out. That if I wouldn't have known, I would have thought it'd been something he put out.
The next cover we're working on is definitely for the anime fans, so I'm excited for that one. Yeah. And you're not going to say anything right now. Don't you?
Wait, which anime?
No.
No.
Hopefully we get it done within the next week or two, and you guys will see it.
I want dibs on first because I are otaku and I want to see.
Okay.
Yes.
I might be able to pull
Anyway, Jana, tell us a little bit about your business, Magick by Moonlight.
Okay, well, so I started out, I found, my path that I wanted, and I really, really enjoyed creating for other people. I started out creating for my friends, putting my intention on things, making them and giving them to them. And I thought, I really would like to do this for a lot of people if I can. And I started getting a really bad crystal addiction. And we have some ladies that own a shop out in Converse, Healing Moon Crystals and Spiritual Wellness. And they have live shows on Wednesday and Saturday night. So I started buying a lot of crystals, and I got to be friendly with them, and they invited me to come into their shop and, made a space for me so that I can do what I love to do.
We love that.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Coming from someone who personally bought several items from her, one of my favorite items, which I was wanting to come down there for your birthday Saturday, but I had my nephew passed away, so I had to go up to Indianapolis. But I did buy stuff from you from an event that was right here in Peru, and one of my favorite items that I got are those fucking candles.
Yeah.
I won't fucking burn them. I won't burn them.
I know nobody wants to burn those.
Look, we got it back this week. Yeah.
You had a break because I was gone, and as soon as I come back, the ringtone comes. Is that what it is? Is it addicted to me? Is that what it is, Vincent?
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just I'm so popular. You see, that's what it is.
It wasn't. It didn't ring last week. The
I
show
know.
went for almost 2 hours. I watched most of it.
Yes,
It never rang once.
I was surprised. That was actually my grandson.
32 minutes in, and it rings.
Yeah, that was my grandson. I don't know what he wants. I better go and see what he wants because it could be maybe the house is on fire. I better go and have a look. I shall be back momentarily. You know, you just carry on in my absence. Feel free.
Please make sure your house isn't on
We'll
fire.
be awaiting
I
your
swear I
arrival.
love that dude. I swear I love that dude.
we
He's the
need
only
you,
one that
Denton.
just takes breaks, gets fun, handles business whenever he wants to. It's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
That's the show. We're just on it. That's
the ringtone.
we call it talking heathens, but the heathen is Denton. We're talking
Denton's
with
the
him.
fucking heathen around here.
Sid, do you have the candles? Is there any
I
way
do
we
have the
can see 'em?
candles.
Can we
Yeah.
see?
Hang on.
And also, do they? Does she ship?
Oh yeah.
You send
Yes,
them?
I do.
And is
Now
there
I do have a Square website, but I don't have the candles on yet. I've got everything else that I do,
Whoa,
but
yeah, I wouldn't burn
Oh,
that.
that is
Those are
sick.
awesome.
I
That is
would absolutely no.
awesome.
I would absolutely not burn that. That would go on my
I know,
own.
right?
That's a decorative item.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can burn it either. That's so cool.
Why
That's
would you?
amazing.
I do have some great candles that you can burn.
That's me.
Pretty.
That's yeah.
Oh,
That'd be my candle.
Pretty.
My question is, how long does it take you to make one of these candles? There's a lot of work because I'm sure there's probably little lips
Oh,
that you gotta cut off to make it look smooth and clean.
hey,
And
you
I know
know,
you're not
I
the
mean,
moldy type. You don't use molds. This is like this is
well, as much of a pain in the ass as you think Sid is, these candles are more of a pain in the ass.
Finally,
I
something worse than me.
mean, they are
That's
time
The one thing-
consuming.
the one
Yeah.
thing that's more of a pain in the ass makes her money.
And what's really cool is these things are the scent are extraordinarily potent. I mean, you can have it that candle about 3 feet away, and you still smell the candle.
That's impressive.
That's good.
It probably takes you about 10, 15 minutes to take the cut it off each one.
Well, yeah, it takes a while. Make sure you don't break anything. I mean, it really is painstaking. It's a lot of fun. I'm trying to get rid of the ones I've made so I can make some new ones.
How many you got left?
Probably about 14 altogether.
I might buy them all up and give them away.
No. Wait. I need to buy one first because every single time I
Too
want
late.
something, he buys it first,
late.
and then I please save one
Too
for me.
late.
Don't let him buy
I
one.
will. I will.
Thank you. I love you. Don't,
I will.
and also,
Which one do you want, Morwen?
why don't you surprise me
Okay.
and just send
I
me
can
the
do
bill
that.
and send me the bill.
Okay.
Don't tell me what it is. Just be like, send me this
Absolutely.
amount of money. With
I'll
shipping.
buy the rest then, and I'll give them away on the shows, so you can make some more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
I need to
see,
make some more.
no. And this is why he's a pain in the ass. He knows that it's so difficult to make your candles, so he's forcing you to make more.
She said she
Yeah.
She said she wanted to. She said she wanted to sell the rest so she can make
It
more.
just so
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. As soon as this boot's off, it's on. The candle making is on as soon as this boot gets off.
Yeah, well, he's doing you a favor. You see, he's giving you a motivation to make more.
He is.
Yeah.
I know.
He
I'm
is.
just pulling his leg, but I look forward to seeing all the candles that you make. So I'm so excited to see. I love
Awesome.
candles.
She had a lot of cool stuff in her booth tables. You had more than one table. I think you had like 2 tables connected, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she had
I
a
do.
wide array of everything. I mean, I got this pendulum board.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Wait, hold it. Oh, that's pretty. That's so pretty.
that's good. That's nice.
I got the altar cloth that you see right here. I got it from her.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And I make magical balms and sprays and oils, and I make, Sid, I think you left too early the other night, my ritual candles that I made. They, mwah, I'm gonna tell you what, they're powerful, and I don't think.
I like how you did your candles on your ritual the other night too. I noticed
Yeah,
you covered it in oil and then you put herbs around the candle.
yeah. I make those take about 30 minutes to make a piece, and I mean, you left before I set the fire alarm off. I set the fire alarm off every time.
Did you set the fire alarm off?
Yeah, every time I do an online spell, I set the fire alarm off because
it's
candles are like an
the damn bay
inferno.
leaves. It's those fucking bay leaves.
Those two, yes.
Them things. I mean, burning some of those is like burning down a fucking tree.
Yeah.
I used to do those spells with the bay leaves on my lives as well, where I'd write names, or someone's wanting to get rid of something.
He inspired me to do that.
And so I'll write them on the bay leaf and I'll burn them on alive, and then we'll just kind of all come together as a community and focus on what everybody's needs are. So when you did that, I was like, really, that's pretty fucking cool.
I've
Can we do
definitely
that
set off
or-
an alarm or two.
Can we do that sometime in the future, though? Can we do another one?
Well, I would like to do them once a month. Is what I like to get back to, since we're getting more of a cast. So the guest ratio is going to shift a little bit. I'm ready to get to some topics, conversations. So that's once we get through our guests and all that, we're gonna the format's going to change just a little bit for us as a show for a whole. We're going to be focusing on more on topics and conversation pieces. But I love meeting new people, and I especially love meeting new people that are right here next door to me. I felt really alone out here in being in the country. You would think, being out here, that there wasn't a whole lot of witches or pagans around here. And then slowly, as longer I'm out here living here, and the more I'm getting out and doing things and doing these shows, and I'm getting more noticeable. I'm starting to notice all the people that are around me that live near me. They're throwing events, and I'm going to present, or I guess present at an event here in Wabash, Indiana. Come February 17th and 18th.
I saw that. I saw you
I
post
saw,
that.
yes. I'm so
Hey,
happy
yeah.
for you.
And
And putting you on the spot, Sid, are you coming Friday?
What's Friday?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Look, is it the get together?
The gathering, yes.
It's February 2nd. I play dumb, but a lot of times I am. I don't know if I am or not, to be fair. I can't. I guess I could. I get this, believe it or not, this is a challenge for me to go to do this event February 17th and 18th, because I'm going to be representing Heathen Nation Radio, and I'm going to be doing free card readings. So I got permission at the event to play the radio station music in the background of the whole place, and I'm giving free greetings out. So I was like, man, my biggest issue is talking in public. When I get around when I get around big crowds of people, anything over 5 in person, I start to shut down.
Sid, do you need tips? Because I can help with that.
Well, I just get high and take a couple of drinks, and I'm good to go.
Cool.
Effective.
Well, we will have wine, just so you know. There will be wine.
He needs the strong.
Well, Sid, the advice in the theater for people who had stage fright, and that was just imagine the entire audience are sitting there naked.
That's going to make it a lot easier.
That was what they used to say. It makes it a lot easier.
Not in this brain.
That
you may get everybody's fully dressed. I'll be thinking they're all having an orgy out there.
An orgy.
Well, what do you want from me? You have all these expectations, and I'm so low.
I just, that's where your brain went instantly. An orgy.
That's where. Well, you said, look at. He didn't says. If you get nervous, stare out into the audience and pretend like they're all naked.
I never said orgies. This isn't ancient Rome.
A room full of naked people.
Are you going to be at this event coming up?
Oh, hello, there's our little friend. Hello, little friend.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah, you. Are you going to be at the one in Wabash?
I'm going to come to that. Yes, I'm going to come to that. I'm off that day, so.
So you're gonna come? You're gonna have a table set up on the 17th?
I'm not going to have a table set up because of this bum foot. I can't do it.
Fuck yeah! I forgot.
Yeah. Breaking your ankle's fun.
Rolling on a
Hammer
frozen
that
turd
man.
isn't fun. As soon as I found out on Facebook that you rolled your ankle, I was thumbing through Pinterest and I found a fucking meme that a fucking kid fell and broke his ankle on a frozen turd. And the first person I know, it sounds bad, but the first person I thought of was Jana.
Was he?
His brain went to orgy in his bedroom.
Yeah.
The den.
Anyway, you need to come Friday.
I'll try my best. It starts at 6 o'clock, right?
Yep.
I just tell you, I get really withdrawn.
Well, just sit in the corner.
Well, I tried that before and I got yelled at. I did. I said, I got
go sit in the corner.
Table. I'm like, okay, all right. Don't hurt me.
No one puts baby in a corner.
Yeah, seriously.
I'll try my best to come to this. Yeah.
All right.
Because I really want to start getting myself out of. I think the COVID fucked me up. Is what happened. I got so used to being isolated and doing these shows that I started like saying, "Fuck the outside world. I have everything I need here." But I've been trying to break myself of being so damn nervous around people in person. I tell you,
you were nervous. You were nervous the first time I met you when you came and bought all that stuff off of me. You bought it in like 2 minutes. You kept going, "I want that, and that," and that was it, and you were out.
I panicked bad.
I can't imagine. I can't.
I'll see you later.
I can't imagine him panicking. Like I can't imagine him being like a little child. I can't.
It was bad. It was really bad.
She can vouch for it. When I walked in, I was thinking that this event, because it was at a UAW, right? It was like a
VFW, I think, or something.
Something like that. So I thought there might be like an auditorium or a gym where everything's kind of spread out. You walk in the door and everything's like crunched together.
Yeah.
There's like this much room to walk between tables, so everything was kind of tight and crunchy. And I was just sitting there going, "Oh man, this is really stuck with my bubble right now."
You were sweating.
Really stuck with. But I did go in there and I did blow a lot of money that day.
You did.
I think I blew a few $100.
That's what he was doing. He walked into every booth and was just like, "Just take it. Just take it.
I want that.
I want this. Get
shopping.
Here's a blank check."
Oh no, these events that we're talking about here are all up here up north at the Peru, Kokomo. This event that we're talking about, the February 17th and 18th, is actually in Wabash, Indiana.
Yeah. It's at the fairgrounds, isn't it?
No, I think this is a building inside. And then there's another event coming up, I think in March, it's outside, which I'm going to all three.
Oh, okay. The first one's at their place that they just opened, right?
Yeah, the first one's at the place that they just opened, and it's going to be indoors. I think they're trying to get a food truck or something like that and stuff like this. So it should be pretty cool. It's nice to meet people that put on these events like this. Was the same person the same one that put on the event that I met you at in Peru?
Yes.
Oh wow! So they go around putting all kinds of cool little events together, then, huh?
Right.
One day I'll get there. I'm gonna have a weekend festival.
I'd definitely come to the event.
Right. I'm like, I'm too far on the northeast coast. So.
Well, I've been thinking about doing it for a while, but I've been wanting like do like a weekend, like a Demon Fest, since Inner Demon Media is my company. Thought about doing a weekend and call it Demon Fest, and then bring some bands over here and perform live, and everybody can have a space rented out to camp at the site as well. But I failed trying to find a venue that would work for what I want.
Oh, I would love that.
Where
Fun fact, I've never really been out of like a certain radius. I haven't been too far outside of California even.
It's because those damn aliens fucking keeping you inside.
I know the vortex is keeping me here.
keeping you in that fucking dome is what they're doing. We
it
ain't
would
done
be
probing this
keeping
chick yet. She ain't going nowhere.
That, that can go for so many things. Were you anal probe with the aliens too? Was that a thing? Is that a thing? Was that a thing?
It
I'm
is a
asking.
thing.
That is a thing. So much probing. Anyway.
So we should play some more music and come back
yes.
and have more conversation with our friend Jana.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I think
Let's go.
will
Let's do
then.
it. What are we playing? What are we playing? What are we playing?
Next up is
Anaria.
Anaria.
He'll get it. He'll get it one day.
You'll get it. You'll get
I
it.
keep
Yep.
wanting to say Ariana because that's my
Sis.
name.
Song. But we're going to have this band is going to be on the show next Wednesday if we're talking with Heathens. So I figured, well, let's not start priming everybody up for the band. So we played last week. We played the hymn "Wings of a Butterfly" cover they did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this week we're actually doing the video that just dropped last week. I think it was last Friday. I already sent like 18,000 some plus views on it already. Kick-ass song. So we're going to play that for you guys right now. So stick where you're at. Get a drink. Pack your bowl. Take a piss. Whatever it is you got to do. We're hanging out with Jana here on Talking with Heathens, and this is their Anaria and Synthesis. Right back, guys.
Hey, this is Rod from Just a Ride, and you're watching Inner Demon Media.
Release your inner demons.
What happened?
What happened?
They're mic'd, or they're muted.
Hey.
I can't hear anyone.
Because nobody's talking.
Oh.
Explain it.
Wait, no, my mic was legit muted, and then
Yeah,
I was like, I
I
can hear
thought
you
so.
guys. I saw the red thing. I pressed the button, and then everybody started talking. I don't know. But anyway, so
I don't hear anything. Well, let somebody talk first.
Oh, what happened there? The video like stopped short.
it just cut off. I was like grooving, and it just stopped.
What do you mean? That was the end of the video.
Really? It couldn't be.
No,
it was very abrupt, wasn't
yes,
it?
it ended abruptly.
Super abrupt.
It was like right in the middle of one of her
her lines. Like there was no fade out.
Oh, I think I did know. It was almost like the video skipped.
Yeah.
Well, no. So you guys said abruptly stopped. It played all the way through on my end.
Oh man, blue
That's
balls.
weird.
Well, I loved that song.
It was amazing. I mean, I was jamming to it.
Playlist.
It'd be
I'm
like
sorry
that.
if it cut you guys off halfway.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude, that was epic.
I
Yes.
watched the whole thing on my end, so
So you're gonna share it with us, or are you just gonna be a?
I have shared the song on my. If you look on my page once in a while, you'll see that that video is actually on my page.
I was plugging it. I know. I obviously follow you and know that. Do you want to fight?
No.
I was doing a plug, like we was plugging the song.
Oh yeah, plugin. We all know about plugin.
Sir. Sir. I actually made a terrible oral joke at work today, but I can say that later. Let's talk more about Jenna. She's just hanging out there. Hi, Jenna. I don't know why my brain keeps wanting to call you Jana, so that's it's weird. I'm stupid. Don't worry, I'm fine. Anyway, hi, Jenna.
Hi.
So tell us, Jana, how doing what you do in this industry as far as crafts and having your own store is very, very, very competitive.
Yes.
What do you do to set yourself aside? What are you doing that sets you aside from everybody else?
I don't know that I really set myself aside from anybody else because, to me, while there may be competition, I think that we should all build each other up. There's other people that have things that I don't have, as far as oils go or balms or whatever.
Did you say bongs?
Balm.
She definitely said balm.
My bad.
BALM.
Balms.
My bad.
But I guess the only thing I am very, very particular about exactly what my stuff is in. Like all of my stuff is black and gold. I have black and gold stickers. My candles that I make that aren't the mold ones, they're all in the black matte jars with gold and black sticker. You know what I mean? It has to be aesthetically pleasing for me also. It's part of my process of how I feel really good about what I'm doing.
Did you give it? I'm not trying to make it this sound like stupid questions, but I'm sure you probably did these things. But did you kind of survey the area out to kind of all right, this would be a good location for me to open a shop at, or was it just one of those things?
No, it was just an unexpected opportunity that came my way, and I don't even live in Converse. I live in Kokomo. I am like almost 30 minutes away from Converse, but this opportunity presented itself. And, you want to talk about small town guys. I mean, this place is small town USA. I'm surprised the churches haven't been banging on our doors yet. I mean, it's a big Bible thumping community, but we've done very well. And, you guys all, if you ever get this way, you got to come, because the best part about it is we're in an old train depot, a historic train depot, and it's haunted as hell.
So
it's amazing.
Whoa. So you're saying, I haven't been to your shop yet. So you're saying the shop is at a train station?
Yes, it's an old historic train depot.
And it's haunted?
You said
it's super haunted.
all the best things.
That's
All the
interesting.
best
It'll be a
things.
fun time.
Yeah.
Can we do a haunt at this place?
Oh, yeah. You're gonna have to come. We do all kinds of stuff there. We do, pendulum, and we have the things on our phone to see spirits, and
Because I got like
we
the
haven't.
I got like the legit shit. I got like the REM pods. I got the camera to capture all the shit, night vision stuff. I mean, I
Oh.
spent hundreds and hundreds of
I want to
dollars.
see this. I want to
Yeah.
see
Well,
Well,
this.
there's a lot of
Yeah,
there's a lot of traffic in there. A lot of traffic.
That's interesting. Very interesting.
Man, that would be fun.
It would,
Yeah.
yes.
Especially an old train station like that.
Special
Who
episode.
knows what kind of energy is going in and out of that place? Spirit wise, you think spirit wise that all the people that's gone on that train, all boarded, got off, did their normal life. So there's like a lot of residual energy just flowing through places like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a medium that comes in there quite a bit, and she's always seeing people passing through, or we have a couple of residents that like to tap her on the shoulder and they want to talk to her. We have a lot in there.
That's interesting.
What's
Very
the most have you done a lot of ghost hunting on paranormal
I've
investigation?
I've not done a lot of ghost hunting, but I've had some pretty good experiences in there when I'm by myself.
What's the experience that stands out the most to you?
Well,
That made you like jump out of your skin and run out of the place?
I don't get scared that easy.
I do.
I'm creepy. But
Me too. I'm with you.
I
Sam.
have these little fairy lights that I have on my stuff, and I turned them off one day and went to turn the rest of the lights off when I was getting ready to leave for the evening. And I came back and they were all on, and not even on the same mode I had them on. They were like just going crazy, and so I had to turn them off all over again. And then I have this this stand that has pendulums on them, and I was putting something away one day, and his name is George. He loves my pendulums, and he took one and I mean just flung it into the rack. And now that made me jump, but
That doesn't sound like he liked it.
oh, he moves them around all the time.
That's amazing.
Taking bringing shit out of my hands and tossing it doesn't mean very friendly to me.
Well, once he's not tossing it at her, I mean,
I'll be Scooby
No.
doing it out of that motherfucker. Is what I'll be doing. Mine should be off the ground, my feet spinning. And that's the fucking sad thing about it is I talk about wanting to do paranormal, and I've done paranormal investigations, and I don't really normally get scared often. But there's been a few times where I've been in situations like, oh fuck, this is wild. Like I gone to a bridge in Indianapolis. The bridge is called 1907 on the west side of Indy. And there's been a few people that's jumped. It's a bridge, but there's water underneath it. It's not very deep. It's pretty shallow water. But back in the day, it used to be higher. The water used to be higher, and we tied a rope at the top of the bridge, and we'd swing out into the water. Well, back in the day, 80s, we drank a lot. Of course, it's the decade of overdoing it. And so there's been people that's like jumped off the top of the bridge, dived in, broke their neck, killed themselves. There's been people that's committed murder at this area. So I thought this would be a great place to do an investigation. Mm-hmm. So I went out there during the daytime to kind of get a feel of the area, and I was taking pictures of the area, and there was still half a rope hanging off this bridge, but it got cut off, and one half was still attached, and the other bottom half was cut off. So I was taking pictures of that, and I took about 4 or 5 pictures in succession, and like the third one, I had it was like the picture had like ink splots right where the rope was at. It covered majority of all the rope and about 3/4 of the picture itself. But you look at the 2 or 3 pictures I took before that, it was perfectly fucking fine. I took that one picture and it turned out all deformed. And I was like, damn, man, I got freaked out a little bit there.
Yeah, that would be a bit. Well, I know a girl who's done a lot of sort of psychic investigation, and she went to an old bunker. It's a German bunker along the Atlantic Wall, and they were going in, and she said she heard a voice in German say, like, "Halt, what's your business here?" And she said that was quite freaky. and there was no one else there. But she heard some other conversation in German, which was quite interesting, I think. A bit scary.
Christina here in the comments, she says, "I wonder if people still get into Central State for haunts." Now, if I'm not mistaken, the majority of Central State was a mental hospital. Very strange location to put it. It was the west side of Indianapolis, literally walking distance from the high school where I went. So when I went to high school back in that late 80s, early 90s, you would walk that direction coming by the hospital, going to school. And every day coming home from school, you'd see the patients walking the yard in their white overcoats. And some of them just randomly standing there. This place is like super, super haunted. There's a rich history of this place where there's a lot of murders that's happened. Doctors took sexually abused and assaulted patients. They've killed patients. There was a lot of experimental therapies, like electric shock therapy stuff. So there was a lot of stuff going on in this place, but they tore it all down and put apartments up. But they still have the main Central State office building that I think they still do like tours, but I'm not really sure if it's like haunting tours anymore. But this place was fucking creepy as hell. I mean, these people will stand up to there was like an iron gate, and these people would stand up to the gate just hollering at people walking by. It was just the strangest location for a hospital.
Weird, very weird.
I'm good.
I got nothing. I do want to see it, but I got nothing. I do want to see it though.
It's nothing but apartments now. I think it's like senior living homes now. And I'm thinking, my goodness, you guys put this on like Indian burial. I'm thinking, oh fuck.
Boo.
But it used to be it was just really fucking creepy as a kid seeing all these patients. You're talking about 50 to 100 patients just randomly walking the field in white gowns. Some just standing there blank, some screaming and hollering, some, banging a patient, like patient banging a patient right in the middle of the field. It was just the most oddest shit to have a hospital like that right there next to a school. Have you seen it all?
Weird.
Next to a school seems a little strange.
Yeah, cool.
Location.
I mean, they put prisons not too far from schools either, so it's like, it's anything goes, I guess. Hey guys, look at where your future could be.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. Yeah. Anyway,
but I'm sure that land in itself, just the land itself, has got to be super, super fucking haunted. So much bad energies happen there that there's got to be events happening all the time there. Now, I'm shocked that they've never tried to open it up for like tourist season, like Halloween, where they do little tours and shit. That would be fucking badass. I'd be all about that.
Yes, that would.
So I can run out there scream like a little girl going, "Oh no, fucking touch my ankle. Touch my ankle.
Let me
know."
I love that.
Jim says, well, public schools seem to be a funnel to the prisons, sadly. True.
Yeah. And I say this as a teacher. Yeah. Yeah.
They started using Crown Hill instead. They started burying them there at Crown Hill. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Crown Hill is a military operated and owned funeral home, right? Do you know, Jenna, or no?
Oh, Crown Hill Cemetery.
Isn't it like a lot where all the military are buried in Indiana?
Oh, I don't know. We have one here in town, Crown Hill. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know if it's all military.
There's civilians there too, but I think it's a military operated and owned. Up, see, Christina says yes.
Yay! We love a Google search. Or Christina probably just knew it, but thank you, Christina.
Yeah, she probably just knew.
Yeah, Christina is our Google. That's what I meant. Thank you, Christina.
What kind of events or what kind of things you got coming up, Jenna? Before we say goodnight to everybody, what kind of things you got coming up here?
Well, Friday night we have the gathering for Imbolc. We did our first gathering last month for Yule, and I don't know, we got like 9 people that said, yeah, I'll come, 8, 9 people. We ended up with 24 that night for the first one.
Oh, fuck.
And so
I'm going to panic.
So This time it should be even a little bigger. We decided we were going to do them on the Sabbaths every month. Me and Sarah and Tony Miller.
Same Sarah, I
She
think
said,
I know, right?
yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. We got together. She said, I got a spot we can use for free. Let's do it. And then also in late April, stop it.
Okay.
In late April, I'm doing a wine and witchcraft class. I've done one of those before. It was real successful, but
What was you
we
say?
get together.
Wine
and witchcraft. Yep. And this time it's going to be right before Beltane, so we're going to make some like mini maypoles, drink some wine, eat, have community.
Are we going to catch anything on fire?
Oh no, not this time.
Aw, but
Maybe-
fire! Please,
Maybe my
Kitty?
next live spell work. I'll set
Yeah,
something.
I mean, you need a fire for Beltane. I mean, that's
Oh, I know. We'll have our little cauldron going outside.
Oh, that would do, I suppose. Yeah.
We could jump over the bonfire, break another ankle.
No.
That's what'll happen to me. I guarantee it. I'll jump on that motherfucker. I'll catch myself on fire. I'll be rolling around. As I'm rolling around is when I'll start breaking something.
So if we know, then why do we do it?
I haven't. I haven't jumped over the fire. Well, I guess I have, but in the past, not the last couple years. I have. I'm just feeling a little too old to be trying to hop over a 6-foot flame fire that my dumb ass decided to make a raging fire instead of a small peaceful fire that you can jump over. No, I got one stands the size of Andre the Giant.
I could jump over it. Could I jump over that? I could probably jump over that. Yeah, I could probably jump. I could probably do it with a running start. Yeah, I could do it.
I get all excited about it. I'm outside. I'm all doing my little ceremony, my thing by myself out there, and then I get the bonfire going, and I just keep throwing wood, not thinking about me jumping over it.
Nobody tell him anything. Nobody say anything. Just let him do it.
Stupid Sid. Go ahead, do it, Sid. Do it.
Well, jumping would certainly be out for me. I would walk slowly around it, I think. Yeah.
Not slowly around.
I walk slowly whatever I'm doing. So.
He ain't got time. He's not rushing. He knows how valuable his time is.
Well, yes.
He knows that nothing's going to start without Denton.
There you go. Yes.
So April, you had something come up in April, you said?
Yeah, it'll be April 27th, I believe, is when the Wine and Witchcraft is. It's on Facebook. They've been on Facebook. It's already out there.
That's right. Didn't you share it into the? No, you shared the inbox into the group, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't forget to share all that shit on there.
I will.
You don't have to ask for permission. Just do it. Just do it.
Just do the thing.
Do it. What movie was that off of? Was that Dodgeball, wasn't it, or something?
No. Do it.
Do it.
Oh yeah,
I know
that meme. It
was
keeps
that
popping up,
Step Brothers?
doesn't it? Yeah, the guy going, "Do it." Yeah. I don't know where it came from.
It was
but
Ben
I've seen it.
Stiller.
Yeah, it was Ben Stiller.
Was it?
It's a dodgeball.
Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah.
No. It was Starsky and Hutch.
Was
I remember that's what it was like. It was Starsky because he did it with Owen Wilson.
Yes.
They was at a costume party.
Yeah,
I remember
well,
that. Yes. I mean, that's why I was like, I'm going crazy because Snoop Dogg was in
he
that
does
movie. I
a
love
similar acting style in dodgeball, though, with
That's
his
and
whole
that's
white
why-
character.
That's why you could mix the two, but no, I was like, I know that one.
We got a solution, Jim. He's our savior. He's got
Make
a
two
solution for
bonfires.
our bonfire. Make
That's
two
the Denson
bonfires.
way.
That's
That's the
good.
Denson way.
Thinking
That's
outside
my
of
way.
the box.
Yep. And I
Somebody's
mean,
got to.
there's nothing better than one bonfire than two bonfires.
Well, that's true. I mean, one of the things in Ireland at Beltane was to drive cattle and various things between two bonfires. That was something that was done. So, that could work.
Well, I didn't know that.
There you go. Yes. Well, you see, in the immortal alleged words of Michael Caine, not a lot of people know that.
I didn't. That's for sure. I'm shocked.
Well, I don't worry about it. But see, I just know everything. I tell people. Well, I tell people that I am the repository of the sum total of all human knowledge. You see, because my son came along and said, "Well, actually, you're the suppository of it." But he's not very loyal. He's not very loyal. No.
everybody is probably wondering, we're missing Denton's story time this week.
Well, it's every 2 weeks, so
Yeah,
just have to wait
don't
another week.
fret, folks. He'll be back with another Denton story time next week for you guys.
Yes, hang on. It will be there. It will come. Yes, it is there. It is there.
Jenna, thank you for hanging out with us tonight, having some random talking a little bit about yourself and
Yes.
business.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yes, it was a
I enjoy
pleasure.
when conversations kind of go off the beaten path a little bit.
Yeah.
Start talking about random stuff.
Yeah.
Because you really start to get to know a person a little bit better than having to hear, of course you get to know them a
Right.
little bit better by the story that they're telling you, but when it just goes off that beaten path a little bit, this makes the show just that much more better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yes.
Who would have thought we'd be
It
talking
was-
about ghost hunting?
And it was lovely meeting all of you.
If you guys want to check out her stuff right here on Facebook, you can go follow her page.
I'm adding you. I'm
Magick
following you
by
right now.
Moonlight. If you're not following the page, you should do that. Also, she has a group as well called Magick by Moonlight.
By Moonlight.
I have sent up some invites out, so you guys have probably seen it in your notifications. Click the like, follow what she does. And once again, thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Before we go, as always, we got our second time at it. Rosie, her readings by Rosie, your weekly insight is about to happen. And then after that, we're going to be playing one last video to close the night out with Amongst Liars with their new song, Alibi. So without further ado, you guys have a great night. Stay blessed. Take care of each other. And Rosie, take it away.
Yes.
Woo-hoo!
Hey.
All right, so I'm actually going to start out with a quick astrology forecast because we have some really interesting energy coming up this week, or this month of February, actually. Kind of ironic. February being known as like the month of love, we actually might see a little bit of tension and strife within some of our personal relationships. As we know, the Pluto Kazemi just happened on January 20th, and Pluto just entered Aquarius. Right now, Venus, Mars, and Mercury both still sit in Capricorn, and because of how quickly they move, they will be moving into Aquarius this month, and each of them will be having their turns conjuncting with Pluto themselves. So we really might experience some power struggles, some frustrations at work, some power struggles within our relationships, and some a really interesting thing happens when it comes to Pluto conjuncting Mars, because Mars rules aggression, energy, but it also rules our sexual sides, and it will be conjuncting with Mars February 13th into Valentine's Day. So if you guys start getting some kinky stuff in the bedroom that day, it's not a surprise. It's the energy that's going around. And then with Pluto conjuncting Mercury, we also might experience some tension and confusion through our communications. This is a really good time to just kind of sit back and reflect on how we can improve our own actions. And by improving our own actions, instead of putting ourselves in that victim mindset, we can actually work through these hard energies and just really improve our relationships. And it'll lead to some transformation in relationships. Allow the hard energy to come in so that we can really start pinpointing our flaws and then how we're going to take those steps forward to work on them. So tying in, we have our card reading here as well. We actually do have a lot of fun energy coming in. This one came, so we have playfulness to start out, and playfulness kind of just means that a new chapter is really coming into your life, and you're at a level of playfulness and allowing that inner child to come through that's going to accept this new chapter. It's going to accept this new energy with a more playful and happier mindset. We also have integration. I really love this card, and it represents the divine masculine and feminine here. And this card just wants to remind us to allow the masculine and feminine energy within us to both flow equally. And by doing that, it allows new life and, pure self-creation, and it really creates the true alchemy of it. And then coming out, we also have new visions. So new visions tie in this way with something within you is really being born anew. We are being presented with new opportunities to really stretch your wings and explore this energy with some grace. Now, while I was doing this reading, success and possibilities did come out. So with all of this new energy, make sure that you aren't blocking success and possibilities for yourself with this. And I only say that because we do have bottom of the deck energy as projections. These projections just want to remind us to really make sure that if we're in a fight with somebody, or we're having a strife, or we're having an issue, that we're not projecting our personal movie onto them, that maybe we're taking certain actions that we don't like within ourselves and projecting that onto others. We really want to take that step back. Now, I actually just got a new deck within the last couple of weeks. I've been playing around with it, and these two cards really wanted to come out and say something. And so we have Look Deeper into Your Fear. Divine power is embedded in you. And then we also have See Beneath the Surface, Dig Deeper, and Find the Ruby. So there may really be something that you're not seeing, and it may tie in with those projections. Looking within instead of trying to avoid and push out is really going to allow all of this new success, these blessings, and this playfulness to really come through and allow us to walk into this new step in our lives. I'm going to leave you with a mantra for See Beneath the Surface here. I really love this card. It's really gorgeous. And the mantra for it to really dig deep and find that ruby within ourselves is, I eliminate conflict between my inner and outer selves and unite my core values with my external deeds. So that kind of relates to the projection card as well. Make sure that your pure values are aligning with the actions that you're taking externally and towards others. I'm going to go ahead and leave you with that, but I will go ahead and see you guys next week. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and remember to play around, breathe a little bit easier. The good times are coming. I'll see you next week.
And lose the witness, I can't fight it anymore. You can't be my inspiration if I can't see what you've become. You wrap me around in circles, you are my alibi. The sun is set forever, you fake it, delight. You wrap me around in circles, you are my alibi. The flame is out forever, I can't sympathize. I crave a resurrection, good for nothing sympathy. To fly is liberating, not some masochistic dream. I feel this inspiration, not so jealous, watch me run. His hands, that frozen smile, you can't take back what we've become. I will keep that picture in my mind, all sewn up, cut me